Hello everybody, this is your boy the Almighty Green Talent bringing you a video today based on the Giants and the Bengals game. If you haven't seen it, I haven't seen it. I haven't watched the game at all, but I do got the statistics right here. But before I begin, don't forget to comment, don't forget to like, share, subscribe to this video. Please smash the like, is the most important. Hit the notification bell on top, and please share this video. Because when you share, it means you care, I care, and it's most important it gets out for everybody to enjoy my content. Okay, let's go ahead and jump right into it. Now, this is kind of a strange event. With the Eagles winning today and the Cowboys losing today, and I think the Commanders also lost today too, but they still lead the division by one game ahead of us. 2 games ahead of the Cowboys and 2 games ahead of the New York Giants. The Giants have lost today to the Bengals by 10 points, 17-10. Both teams are 2-4. And here's the situation with the stats. I'm gonna go ahead and start with the Bengals because they the ones who won the football game by 10 points. Joe Burrow threw for 19 or 28 attempts for 208 yards, no touchdown, no interception. But the rushing, Joe Burrow looked like he rushed today for 4 carries for 55 yards, for 13.8 yards and a touchdown. Okay. Then Brown, 10 carries for 53 yards, or 5.3 average for 1 score. And Moss had 6 for 13 yards, 2.2, no score. Receiving go to Higgins with 7 catches for 77 yards, 11.0 average, no touchdowns. Chase, 5 for 72 yards, or 14.4 average, no score. Loss of Vest, I did that's his name. I think it's Loss of Vest, had 2 for 36 yards, or 18.0, no score. Brown had 2 for 11, 5.5 average, no score. And R. Jr. had 2 for 10, 5.0 average, no score. Moss, 1 for 2, 2.0, no score. And Irvin, 0-0, 0-0. All right, defense. Here, this is tackles, assists, sacks, and interceptions. That's the way they got it labeled here. So bear with me. Taylor Britt had 7 tackles, no assists, 0-0. Wilson had 5, 4, 0-0, and Pratt had 5, 3, 0 interception. Hilton 4 for 1, 0-0. Hill 3, 2, 0-0. Stone 2, 5, 0-0. Battle 2, 2, 0-0. Murphy 2 and 1, 0-0. Osar 2, 1, 0-0. Turner the second 2 for 1, 0-0. Hendrickson 2 and 0, 2 sacks, 0 INTs. Herbert 1 for 3, 0-0. Bell 1 for 2, 0-0. Rankins 1 for 1, 0-0. Davis 1 for 0, 0-0. Jenkins Jr. 0 for 1, 0-0. And Anderson 0-0-0. Okay, kicking, go to C. Jones. He had 1 return, 31 yards, 31.0 average, no score. Punter, go to C. Jones as well. 3 for 13 yards, 4.3 average, 0. Kicking, go to McPherson, 1 for 1, 100 points. I'm sorry, not my point, percentage. 100%. Long, 37, 5 points. Punting, go to Rinkow. Rinkow. He had 6 for 278 yards, a 46.3 average. Inside, he had 4 inside the 20. All right, now let's go ahead and go switch to the New York Giants. Now, we're going to see how this works with the New York Giants here. Jones had 22 for 41, 205 yards, no touchdown, 1 INT. No surprise there. Jones was 11. This is rushing. Jones was 11 for 56, 5.1 average, no score. Tracy Jr., 17 for 50, 2.9 average, 1 score. And Gray, 3 for 13, 4.3, no score. Receiving goes to Slayton, 6 receptions for 57 yards, a 9.5 average, no score. Tracy Jr., 6 for 57 yards, 9.5 average, no score. Robinson, 5 for 50 yards, 10.0, no score. Johnson, 3 for 30, 10.0, no score. Hyatt, last year's draft pick, not first round pick, but they think he third or fourth round pick out of Tennessee, 1 for 6, 6.0, no score. And Hodgins, 1 for 5, 5.0, no score. Defense, here we go. Now we get to the nitty gritty of things. Newbin had, okay, we're going with tackles, assists, sacks, and INT. Newbin with 5 for 4, 0, 0. Burns, 4 for 4, 1 sack, 0. Banks, 3 for 2, 0, 0. McFadden, 3 for 2, 0, 0. Okereke. I did his name. I think it's Okereke. I might have butchered his name, but anyway, 2 for 3, 0, 0. Phillips, 2 for 3, 0, 0. Ojulari, 2 for 2, 2 sacks, 0. Lawrence, 2 for 1, 1 sack, 0. That's 4 sacks already. Flopped, 1 for 2, 0, 0. Pinnock, 1 for 2, 0, 0. Nunez Rochez, 0 for 2, 0, 0. Basham, 0 for 1, 0, 0. Belton, 0 for 1, 0, 0. Bellinger, 0 for 0, 0, 0. What's this? Elamuno, I think Elamuno. I might have pronounced it wrong. He was 0, 0, 0, 0. Okay, here we go. Creeder, McLeod, Miller, and Summers. All 4 of those guys is 0, 0, 0, 0. Okay. Kick return. There, no kick returns. Punt returns. Smith, Musette had 2 returns for 1. Negative means 0.5, no touchdown. That 1 means, of the 2 returns, he only had 1 who went for 1 yard. Damn. Kicking, Joseph with 0 for 2, 0, long 0, long negative, long is negative, and 1 point. Punting, Hatch with 4, 187 yards, a 46.3 average, 2 inside the 20. Damn. That's sad on offense, punting, and kicking. Damn, that's bad. The defense outshined the offense, but still they lost. So that let me know right there the Eagles should have I'm not gonna say it's an easy game against the New York Giants because New York Giants won a game earlier in the season before. Now they won 2 early in the season before they lost the game against the Bengals. So there's not really much to say there because these are 2 teams we got to play next. We play the Giants next. So we got to go to New York and play New York Giants next Sunday. And then after that, we play the Bengals. So these are 2 teams that we got to reckon with moving forward. But overall, man, I can just say this. These 2 teams are dangerous. And really can't underestimate them at no cost because the Giants ain't going to be looking for some... the Giants going to play even harder when the Eagles go to New York and play them. They're going to do some of the same thing the other teams have been playing, trying to figure out a way to stop the run. So this is a game that Saquon Barkley is going to be looking forward to. So the Eagles are going to figure out some way to make lanes for them so they can get 100 yards because Saquon Barkley have had a 100-yard rushing game since week 2 against the Saints. The game against the Falcons, no 100 yards, and a game against Tampa Bay, no 100-yard rushing yard game. So that's why at one point he was the leading rusher. He not the leading rusher now. He like 3 or 4 in rushing attempts and yards and touchdown. I think he has 4 touchdowns this season, but his yards are limited because he played two of the last three. I'm sorry, 3 of the last 5 games the Eagles have played. Teams have stopped Saquon for getting over 100 yards rushing. So this is a game that the Eagles have to run the ball efficiently to give Hurts some breathing room to pass the ball, because in today's game against the Browns, the Eagles have found the way to maximize Hurts' throwing, because it's like when he throws the ball less than he run the ball, that's when he tends to make the mistakes. If you limit Hurts' passing his attempts under 40 attempts, then we can win games. And this game against the Browns, that's what they did. They limit his attempts under 40, and I was glad they figured that out. And I knew that was going to happen, and I'm glad they did. So in this game against the New York Giants, they got to replicate the same thing. They got to make sure that Hurt do not play hero ball against the New York Giants, because the Giants will be looking forward to that, and he might get intercepted in that game against the New York Giants. So they're going to, because the Giants got a pretty good defense. Their defense probably top 15. So they got a top 15 ranked defense. So their defense is pretty good. It's the offense that's flawed. So the Eagles going to figure out some way to rectify this game by making sure that Hurts throw less attempts and less completions. If he get like 15 of 20 or 15 or 30, something like that, if he complete 15 balls out of 25 or 30 for about 200 or 200 some yards, then he's doing his job. He got to throw under 40 attempts. They did that in the Browns game. Then they do that the rest of the year. That's where his interceptions and fumbles will be maximized to a small margin of errors going into the rest of the game. The rest of the game going forward. Because the Giants got a top 15 defense. The Bengals got a top 10 ranked defense. There's a difference between the two. Because the Bengals defense is what been keeping them in games majority of the season. Even though they've been losing, their defense has been keeping them in games. So the game against New York Giants gonna be vital. Got to win, and no other beans about it. Because if we don't, we're gonna be under. We're gonna be under the New York. Because like I said, right now we number 2. Washington Commanders are number 1. We number 2. Cowboys number 3 because they lost today, and Giants are still the bottom dwellers of this game. Of this division. So we'll see what happens between that game going forward. I gave you guys the team stats of the Giants and this Bengals game. Now we got to see how well the Eagles play against New York Giants in New York next Sunday. This is your boy, the Almighty Green Talents. You guys enjoy your Sunday afternoon or Sunday, wherever you viewing this video from. And I am out of here. See you guys in the coming days, in the week. More videos to come pertaining to roster moves. And I also got to make a video based on also how Lane, not Lane, but how Jordan Mailata, Daz Goddard, and Darius Slay. Those 3 guys got hurt in the game against the Browns. We got to figure out. I hope Mailata's situation is not serious, because he did get on a cart today. Darius Slay got banged up in the first half. I didn't see the first half, but I didn't know he got banged up in the first half. And And Dallas Goddard also got banged up in the first half. So we see what happened there. This is your boy, the Almighty Contest. I'm out of here. You guys enjoy your Sunday. Like I said, peace.